Okay, it's fixed, Susan. Great.
Dum dee da dum dum dum. 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 A is for apple, apple.
Precisely put, GNC has an Acadia for every driver. And now that music you searched for.
Apple. B is for ball, ball. C is for cat, cat. D is for dog, dum dee da dum dee dum. Dum dee da dum dum dum. Dum dee da dum dee dum. Dum dee da dum dum dum. E is for elephant, elephant. F is for frog, frog. G is for goat, goat. H is for hat, hat. Dum dee da dum dee dum. Dum dee da dum dum dum. Dum dee da dum dee dum. Dum dee da dum dum dum. I is for ice, ice. J is for jackal, jackal. K is for king, king. L is for lion, lion. M is for mango, mango. N is for nest, nest. O is for owl, owl. P is for parrot, parrot. Dum dee da dum dee dum. Dum dee da dum dum dum. Dum dee da dum dee dum. Dum dee da dum dum dum. Q is for queen, queen. R is for rabbit, rabbit. S is for ship, ship. T's for tomato, tomato. Dum dee da dum dee dum. Dum dee da dum dum dum. Dum dee da dum dee dum. Dum dee da dum dum dum. U is for umbrella, umbrella. V is for van, van. W is for watch, watch. X is for xylophone, xylophone. Y is for yacht, yacht. Z is for zebra, zebra. Y is for yacht, yacht. Z is for zebra, zebra. Dum dee da dum dee dum. Dum dee da dum dum dum. Dum dee da dum dee dum. Dum dee da dum dum.
Hello, everybody. How are you? How's everyone doing? We are learning how to play different games. Yesterday, we learned how to play frisbee and hopscotch. And today, we are going to learn how to play jacks and marbles. So those are the games that we're going to learn today, and these are old games, but they're such good games. So before we get started, I'm going to share a video with you on how to play marbles. How to play marbles. So let me play my video so you will understand a little bit of the class on how we play marbles.
How to play marbles.
There are lots of ways to play this classic marbles game called Ringer. You can learn the simple version in no time. You will need 2 to 6 players, a smooth surface to play on, something to mark a circle with, like chalk on the sidewalk, a stick in the dirt, or a string on a carpet, 13 standard-sized marbles, and 1 shooter marble per player. Step 1. On your playing surface, draw or mark a circle that's anywhere from 3 feet to 10 feet across. The bigger your circle, the harder the game will be. If you're playing inside, use a piece of string that's about 9.5 feet long to make a circle that's 3 feet across. Step 2. Draw or mark a line next to the circle so the circle just touches the middle of the line. Draw another line that mirrors the first line on the other side of the circle. Step 3. Decide who's going first. Each player should stand behind one of the lines and toss or shoot one marble toward the other line. This is called lagging. The person whose marble lands closest to the second line goes first. The next closest player goes next, and so on. Step 4. In the very center of the circle, set up the marbles in the shape of a plus sign. The marbles, which are also called nibs, can also be set up in a circle or scattered randomly. Step 5. The first player kneels down anywhere outside of the circle, holding his shooter in one hand, with at least one knuckle touching the ground. This is called knuckling down. Get it? Step 6. With his thumb, the player flicks his shooter towards the marbles. His goal is to knock one or more of them outside the circle while leaving his shooter inside the circle. Shooters are usually one of your favorite marbles and are usually a little bigger than 13 marbles in the circle. Step 7. If the first shooter hits a marble outside of the circle, he picks up the marble and keeps it for 1 point. He can now shoot again from the spot where his shooter landed. You can play this game for fun or for keepsies, which means at the end of the game, everyone gets to keep the marbles they knock out. Decide before you start which way you want to play. Step 8. The first shooter's turn continues until he doesn't knock out a marble. Then he has to leave his shooter where it is, and it's the next person's turn. You're more likely to hit your marble target if you look at it and not your hand as you knuckle down and flick your thumb. Step 9. The next player now knuckles down and shoots from anywhere outside the circle. If she knocks out a marble, she picks it up and keeps it. Step 10. A player can also try to knock out another person's shooter. If she does, on that player's next turn, he won't have the advantage of shooting from inside the circle, closer to the marbles. He'll have to shoot from a spot outside the circle. Step 11. The game is over when all the marbles have been knocked outside of the circle. The player with the most marbles wins. Did you know, every summer, kids from across the U.S. compete for prizes and scholarships at the 4-day National Marbles Tournament, first held in 1922.
So, what did you think of that game of marbles? Is that something that you think you could play? When I was younger, I used to play marbles, and I had some really favorite marbles, some really pretty marbles, and now I wonder where they went, because I really loved some of those marbles. I had a blue marble with a duck foot on it, and I wish I knew where that was. But anyways, let's warm up. I have my box, my secret box. Whoops. Pretty big. Okay, so these are your choices. We have a jack. Actually, we're going to do couple jacks. Those are my jacks. So A is jacks. A is jacks. B is my ball. That's for my jacks. Jacks consists of a ball and jacks. So A is the jacks, B is my ball, and C is my marbles. C is my marbles, but D is my shooter marble, which is a lot bigger than my regular marble. So D, the big marble, we call shooter. So that's D, okay? So, I'm going to give you some hints. We know it's a game. We use these to play a game. And we cannot play the game without this item. We need this item to play the game. Now, think of what you just watched. You just watched something and you need this item to play the game. And it is pretty. It's a pretty item. And everybody that plays the game has one. So can you guess what it is? A, B, C, or D? Ah, you guys are smart. Most of you got it right. Most of you got it right. It's D, my shooter marble. Isn't it pretty? Because to play marbles, each player needs a shooter marble, like we just saw in the video. So to play marbles, each player needs a shooter marble, which is a bigger marble than the rest. So good job, everybody that picked D. You did a good job. You picked our shooter marble. So let's learn how to play these games. Jacks. Jacks. This is the box that I put my jacks in. Jacks is a fun game to play. Jacks is a fun game to play. Jacks. 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 We have Rebecca, David, and Lily Lou. So for some of you that are just joining us, this is Susan from Fast School, and we're learning how to play marbles and jacks. They're really fun games. And we have the stars going, David and Drop Pop and Helen. And Helen, oh boy, grabbing bunches of stars, you guys. Bella grabbed a star. Good job. And Tony K. Good job. Jacks is a very old game that children still play. Jacks is a very old game that children still play. Jacks is a very old game that children still play. We have Q Ming, Rebecca again, and Lily, Lily O. Lily with a O symbol. So bravo, you guys. Top three. Good job. The game uses 10 jacks. I have 10 jacks. They're silver and gold. The game uses 10 jacks. The game uses 10 jacks. We have Lily Lou again. We have Denny and Claire joining Lily Lou. And Claire was our star student yesterday. Welcome back to the top 3, Claire. And we have Erin grabbing a ton of stars, and Katrina grabbing a ton of stars, and Jasmine and Helen are grabbing a star. Jasmine's grabbing a couple. Toss jacks on the floor so they scatter. Toss jacks on the floor so they scatter. Toss jacks on the floor so they scatter. And we have Anne, we have Rebecca again, and we have Tony C. Wonderful job, you guys. Wonderful job. And Erin's grabbing a slew of stars, and Helen's grabbing another star. Pick up. You need to pick up the jacks. You got to get them picked up. But there's a special way to pick up the jacks. Pick up. Pick up. Pick up. Pick up. We have Bella. Hello, Bella. Q-Ming and David. So Bella joins Q-Ming and David in our top 3. Terrific job, you guys. Terrific job. Bounce ball. You will need to bounce the ball to pick up the jacks. Let's see if I can do this. My ball just went running. Daisy will find it. So you need to bounce the ball and pick up the jack. Let's see. See if I can do this. Bounce ball. I got one. Bounce ball. Bounce ball. And we have Leo, Alan, and Pierre. 3 new people in our top 3. I love to see new people in our top 3. Way to go, you guys. Way to go. Wonderful job. You need to bounce the ball with one hand and pick up the jacks. You need to bounce the ball with one hand and pick up jacks. You need to bounce the ball with one hand and pick up jacks. And we have Aaron, Q-Ming again. Where's Q-Ming? And Tony C. again. Great job. So Aaron joins Q-Ming and Tony C in our top 3. Bravo, you guys. Bravo. Pick up as many jacks as you can. So when you bounce the ball, you have to pick up as many jacks as you can. So pick up as many jacks as you can. And we have Alan, Adam. Oh, we've had Alan before. Adam and Noni. Noni and Adam are joining Alan in our top 3. Thumbs up, you guys. Thumbs up. And Katrina's grabbing some stars. We have 113 stars. And Cece just grabbed one. Marbles. So now you know how to play jacks. So let's learn how to play marbles. The marbles are pretty colors. See all the different colors my marbles are? The marbles are pretty colors. I don't know if I have any real special ones in here, but the marbles are really pretty colors. Can you see that? Oh, there's a bright blue. The bright blue one. The marbles are pretty colors. Marbles are pretty. Marbles. 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 We have Lily Lou. Drop Pop Candy. Drop Pop Candy. That's pretty good stuff. And we have Selena. So Selena and Drop Pop Candy are joining us for our top 3. Way to go, you guys. Way to go. The game uses 13 marbles. The game uses 13 marbles. The game uses 13 marbles. And we have Claire. We have Noni again, and Gordon joins us. Gordon joins Claire and Noni in our top 3. Good job, you guys. Good job. And we're up to 129 stars. Bob and Peter just grabbing a star. Helen and David grabbing stars. Bella. The game has 2 to 6 players. The game has 2 to 6 players. The game has 2 to 6 players. We have Drop Pop Candy. We have Rebecca and Lily O. There's Lily O. And Lily O. So, good job, you guys. Good job staying in the top 3. We're up to 137 stars. Shooter. You will need a shooter marble. This is my shooter marble. My bag of marbles came with 1 shooter because each player needs a shooter marble. See how big it is? It's a lot bigger than my other marbles. So each player has to have one of these. And remember that was in our guessing warm-up? And a lot of you guessed it right. Each player needs a shooter marble. It's a lot bigger than our other marbles. Shooter, shooter, shooter. We have Tinsy, Wang, and Aaron again. So Tinsy and Wang join Aaron in our top 3. Way to go, you guys. Way to go. Each player has a shooter marble. Each player, you and me, we're going to play marbles. Each player has a shooter marble. Each player has a shooter marble. And we have Lynn, we have Gordon again, and we have David again. So Lynn is joining Gordon and David. And you men just grabbed a ton of stars. Good job, you guys. Good job. Working hard. And Denny just grabbed a star. A shooter marble is bigger than the other marbles. A shooter marble is bigger than the other marbles. A shooter marble is bigger than the other marbles. And we have Tony C again. We have Alan again. And we have Ann. So 3 repeats. Good job, you guys. Where's my Alan? Good job. 3 repeats. Way to go. And Helen just grabbed a star. We're doing good. Scatter. You want to scatter your marbles. So after you draw your circle, remember you got to draw your circle, you scatter your marbles in the circle. You throw your marbles in the circle. You scatter them. Scatter. Scatter. And we have Selena and Claire and Wang again. So good job, you guys. Love to see repeats in my top 3. Way to go. Draw a circle and scatter marbles into it. Draw a circle and scatter marbles into it. Remember how we saw in the video, you draw a circle with chalk if you're outside, and if you're inside, you can use some yarn. Draw a circle and scatter marbles into it. And we have Gordon, we have Rebecca, and Emily. Emily is new to our group, joining Rebecca and Gordon. Welcome, welcome. Good job, you guys. Good job. We're up to 178 stars. We're doing amazing. Flip the shooter marble into the circle. Remember how we learned? Did you see on the picture they knuckled it and they flipped it and they boom. They like flipped it with their finger, remember? Was it with their thumb? Remember in the video, and they flipped it so that it went into the circle. So flip the shooter marble into the circle. Flip the shooter marble into the circle. And we have Lynn, Noni, and Ann in our top 3. Great job, you guys. Way to go. And we have David grabbing a star. Heidi's grabbing a few. Kevin and Helen grabbing stars. Knock other marbles out of the circle. Knock other marbles. We're going to knock them out with your shooter. Knock other marbles out of the circle. And we have Lynn, Ann, and Coco. Coco is joining Ann and Lynn in our top 3. Terrific job, you guys. Terrific job. Keep. Keep. You get to keep the other people's marbles. If you knock it out of the circle, if you knock someone's marble out of the circle, you get to keep them. You get to keep them. Oh, mine. Oh, mine. You get to keep them. And hopefully you'll get some really cool marbles, because people collect marbles and they find really cool marbles that they get to keep. So when you shoot people's marbles out of the circle, you get to keep them. So keep. 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 We have Lily, Lou, Jack, and Lily O. Bravo, you guys. Bravo. You get to keep the marbles you shoot outside the circle. You get to keep the marbles you shoot outside the circle. You get to keep the marbles you shoot outside the circle. Get some really cool marbles. You get to keep the marbles you shoot outside the circle. And we have Gordon, Alan, and Ann again in our top 3. Way to go, guys. Way to go. Good job. So before we do our listen and choose, let's review some of our words. Jacks. Jacks. Pick up. Pick up. Marbles. Marbles. Bounce ball. Bounce ball. So that all has to do with our jacks game. Then shooter. Shooter. Scatter. Scatter. So which pitcher is a bounce ball? Which pitcher is a bounce ball? A, B, C, or D? Annie, Leo, and Mr. DJ all picked A because A is a pitcher of a bounce ball for jacks. because B is a picture of marbles, C is a picture of a baseball, and D is a picture of a volleyball. But A is a picture of a bounce ball. So if you picked A, you got it correct. Marbles are made of what? A, B, C, or D? So Annie, Lillian, and Adam have all picked C because marbles are made of glass. They're made of glass. A is pennies, which is A is wood. B is yarn for sweater, and D is water, but the correct answer is C. They're made of glass. To play jacks, you need how many jacks? To play jacks, you need how many jacks? A, B, C, or D? Adam, Helen, and Jerry all picked D. You need 10 jacks in order to play the game. Not 100, not 3, not 30. You need 10. 10 jacks to play the game. What is the biggest marble in the game? What's it called? What is the biggest marble in a game of marbles? What is it called? Bob, Jerry, and Rebecca, you picked A. It's a shooter marble. Not a top marble, not a shout marble, not a hip marble, but a shooter marble. So if you picked A, you got it correct. Do you like playing marbles? Do you like playing marbles? Do you like playing marbles? So hopefully you do. I used to play marbles when I was younger, and now I'm wondering where my special marble was. It was blue with a duck print on it. I really want that marble now. I want to collect some really cool marbles. So let's see who is our star student today. Our star student is Rebecca. Rebecca, you've been working hard today. You've been in our top 3, and I wanted to recognize you. So you go on our leaderboard. You are our star student today. Good job. You joined Claire this week. We got to get some boys up there. You joined Claire in our top student. Now let's see how we did on our star leaderboard. Let's check it out. We have Aaron with 40 stars. Drop Pop Candy with 23 in second place, and Helen in third place with 14. So Aaron is 40 stars in first place. Drop Pop Candy in second place with 23, and Helen in third place with 14. Woohoo! Good job, you guys. And then we had Q Meng with 8. Jasmine with 7, Connie H, and Noni, and Denny, and Helen with 5, and Tony K with 4. Good job, you guys. Good job. So let's do our words one more time, okay? Marbles. Marbles. Shooter. Shooter. Scatter, scatter. Jacks, jacks. Bounce ball, bounce ball. Pick up, pick up. So good job, everybody. And we are going to learn about a couple more games tomorrow. So make sure you come to class so you can learn about a couple more games. And on Thursday, we are making waffles with fresh strawberries. So this is Susan from Fast School, Ming, Tian, Jen. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.